Okay, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Today, we are from Group 6, want to do a presentation about Windows Server implementation for clothing store. Okay, my name is Dewangga and my friend is Panji Adinata. Okay, let's start. The first chapter will be explained by Panji.
What is Windows Server? Windows Server is a version of the Windows operating system that specifically used for server data center. Usually used as a corporate networking server for use code-based service or as a website server, web application, and so on. On this project, our group
2012.
2012. Okay, next. And next slide is chapter 2, Active Directory. Okay, next. What is Active Directory? Active Directory is a directory service that store network configured for user, group, computer, hardware, and various security policies in one centralized database. The role of Active Directory in the network can be likened to a phone book, which store a list of address in important. Okay, next. If your computer or notebook is already using Active Directory or AD, then the use of a printer, email, or application or LDAP support engine can be stored and operate centrally. Okay, next. The chapter 3 is Domain Name System or DNS. Next. What is DNS? DNS is Domain Name System or DNS. Is a system that allows humans and computer to communicate more easily. Humans use names, computer use number, and DNS is between them to match names to number in cartoons list. We can take the examples of the contact application on a smartphone or smartphone. Next, and this is the example of DNS on our project, like this. Next, dynamic host configured protocol, DHCP. Next, what is the DHCP? One server and the two is client. Okay, I want to explain about server. The DHCP standard for dynamic host configuration protocol is a service that automatically assigns an IP number to the computer requesting it in. The computer that provides this IP number is called DHCP server, and the two is client, whereas the computer that make the request is called that DHCP client, and the DHCP server function there can be said to be ability to provide IP number automatically to the computer making the request. Okay, next. Example of the SCP on our project. This is the example from the XCP on our project, like this. Okay, next, bro. Number chapter 5, organization unit. Next, what is organization unit? Organization unit, or OO, is a container in Active Directory domain that can contain different objects from the same ID domain. Other container groups, user and computer account. Active Directory OO is a simple administrative unit within a domain on which an administrator can link group policy object and assign permission to another user. Okay, next. The example of OO on our project is in this picture, like this.
Okay, number 6, user group. What is user group? User group is a group of users that share the same security access level to a server resource. For example, if there are several interns in your company, you might want to limit them to read only permission to a company folder, read or write, permission to a public folder, and no permission to remote web access. This is the example of user group on our project. This is a group IT and this is a cashier group. Next, file sharing. What is file sharing? File sharing is consists of many kinds. By the way, in this project, I choose to use a folder sharing between fellow members of the group that I create. This is the sharing folder, which is a sharing folder. And number 8, group policy object or GPO. What is GPO? GPO, a group policy object or GPO is a collection of policy setting available to define the configuration or behavior of user or computers. GPO can be used to do many things such as applying application or operating system settings, applying security settings, running script or installing software. There are 3 types of group policy object: local, non-local, and starter. This is the example of our GPO in our project. Okay, 9 is web server. Web server is a software that provides database service and function to receive a request from HTTP or HTTPS to known client, and we are usually known by name of a web browser, Mozilla Firefox, Google Chrome, and to send back the result in the form of several web page, and on generally will be in the form of HTML documents. This is our example of web server on our project. In this project, I will use the default website because I don't know how to make a website. Okay, and the last is file server. What is file server? File server resource manager is a feature that must be activated on a Windows server that function to manage the quantity and type of files content on the server. Now this feature is activated so that a lot of data content on the server can be determined the type of the file that can be stored so as to maximize the disk storage that we use. This is the example of file server on our project. Expo, with the limit is 100 megabyte.
Okay, thanks for your attention. Maybe from me. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.